Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we are going to be doing an at-home BBL using the vacuum therapy machine as well as wood therapy. If you're someone watching this from at home and you want to learn how to do some vacuum therapy butt lifts by yourself, totally fine because it's totally doable. I bet you can totally easily do at home. So I'm here to show you all. If you are a body sculpting business owner and you are looking for some tips and trick on possibly how to enhance your BBL, get better results, because I know a lot of times in class they don't necessarily go over it, they go over the basics, but I'm going to show you guys what I would do to get good results on my BBL. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get straight into the video. So like I said, we're going to be using wood therapy and a vacuum therapy machine. I'm going to go ahead and introduce you to the products we're going to be using. I have here a vacuum therapy machine. I will leave all these machines and products linked down below. This one here, I have 2 sets of tubing because we are going to be using the vacuum butt cups as well as this mechanism here that comes with the machine. If you have a different machine, it may or may not have came with this. And then we have these 4 wood therapy tools. These 2 here, this one, and this one. This is a part of a set of wood therapy tools I have, so I'll leave the link down below for the whole set, but the whole set is $100, so definitely good price, and it has even the facial parts of it too. Wood therapy, if you know, you know. Go ahead and watch my video on wood therapy and how to use these if you don't know, because you can use them for so many other things. And we're also going to use this cup here to transfer some fat on up before we do this. If you're wondering why we're doing wood therapy before, the reason I would do wood therapy before is because we are going to transfer some of the fat from my thighs that we break down to push up into the buttocks to have more fat to pool with the vacuum machine, thus making the entire procedure results better. If you do this on its own, it's effective, but you'd have to do it multiple times. You definitely have to still be working out and things like that. Transferring the fat into the butt actually literally moves fat into the butt, and then when you suck it with the vacuum therapy, that helps move it even more and literally transfers the fat to the butt. So that's why the way I do it is more effective, and if you're going to do it at home, you might as well, you know, get your results for them. So I'm going to be using this vitamin E oil here. You can use baby oil or some type of topical oil that you're going to want to use for the thighs to lubricate it so that it doesn't cause too much friction with the wood therapy tools. Always use some type of oil. So again, this is just plain vitamin E oil that I got from Trader Joe's. It's nice to have this in a spray bottle, or you can just keep it how it is like this. Apply some of the oil onto the back of the leg that we're going to be working with. So now we're all oiled up. We're going to start with this tool here, this rolling tool. I'm not going to get in depth on how to use this specifically because, like I said, I have a whole video on how to use these wood therapy tools. So I'm just going to get right on into the session. I'm going to go ahead and put my feet up here because it's better if I elevate the leg like this. That way I can get in good. And right now I am doing motions like this because I am breaking down the fat. Again, we want to break down the fat so that we can move it up into the buttocks. Keep rolling, rolling. We are going to work on each leg for about 10 minutes. It doesn't take that much to break down the fat, so you really don't need to be doing this for 30 minutes. When I added this on to my body sculpting butt session, I just did this for 15 minutes and then I did the butt lift for an hour. So that's what we're going to do today, about 15 minutes on the legs. So here I've been doing it now for about a minute. We're going to move on to the next tool, which is this little mushroom tool here, and then we're just going to further get on in there, circular motions, really just breaking that fat down. Just like that. This one is breaking the fat down as well. Next, we're going to go in with this tool, which again is further breaking it down. right now we're just really focused on breaking it down because we're going to move into transferring it soon. As you can see, the skin is loosening up. I'm sorry that I don't have much guys to work with, guys, to be showing you. So my poor little butt lift, that's exactly what I need to do with Therapy Before, because I need all the little fat I can get up there for my little tushy. So this one, same thing. We're pretty much, you're just like scrubbing the leg, really just breaking that stuff down. Just like that. So after we've used these tools, for the sake of this video, I'm not going to do it too much. Like I said, I would do about 7 to 8 minutes on each leg. Spend at least 3 or 4 with these breakdown tools. And then you're going to want to move in with this paddle here. And that's when you're going to start pushing the fat straight on up into the butt. Just like that. Literally. Just like that. This cup that we are going to use is for the same purpose, pushing the fat up. Instead, you're going to kind of scoop it up like that. Personally, I like to use the paddle better, so I'm going to go back to doing that and pushing more up. So I'm going to go in again with some more oil, and I'm just going to repeat the process I just did. Break down some more fat and then transfer some more back on up into the butt. I'm going to go ahead and fast forward this part of the video so you're not rewatching this, and then we'll move on to the next step. Okay guys, so we finished here. I'm only doing one side so you guys can see. I want you guys to be able to see the difference. So this is the side that we did wood therapy on already, and this is the one that I did not do the wood therapy on yet. So can you tell, can you guys see just all in this area the amount of more fat from what I just did there? Also, this side is more firm, tight feeling, and this is kind of loose and flabby. Wood therapy is good for numerous things, including cellulite. So this side of the leg is even smoother already, but I can already see where I have more fat in this butt cheek than this one. So yes, that is what I wanted to show you guys for now, and then we are going to get into the second part.
So here's a close-up on what we are going to have it set to. We are going to put it on 0.5 seconds for the vacuum maintain time and 0.5 seconds for the release time, and I'm going to keep it at 10. You can turn down a little lower if the pressure is too much for you. 10 is pretty decent. If you go any higher than that, it's probably going to be painful, and this is for the silver vacuum probe that we are using. These are the settings that I use.
So I have the silver probe attached to the plastic cord that it goes to. There are 2 plastic cords that come with the vacuum machine. One is for the vacuum butt clips, the vacuum butt cups, oh my god, and the other one is for these probes here. Let me check. Yes, it is sucking. It is sucking. Okay, so what we're going to do with this is, I still have some oil left over, and I'm basically just going to suck, release, suck, releasing. But what it's doing is moving more fat up into the butt. This is basically doing what the wood therapy cup was doing, but using a machine and not manually. You want to make sure you're pausing, letting it suck and release. You move it when it releases. Do not move it while it's sucking. you can hurt yourself or a client. So you'll feel it suck. Pull when it releases. Pull when it releases. Pull when it releases. Pull when it releases. And I'm going to do this for about 3 minutes on each side, 3 to 5 minutes. And it depends on what you want to do, if you're at home doing this or if you're doing this as a service, because you don't want the appointment to be too long. But you can do this for as long as you like. So now we are going to move on to the actual vacuum cups. So I've changed the tubing to this one here with the 2, and I am going to be using these small cups here. One thing I did learn, you always kind of want to go one size down from the cups. So I have a different pair of cups that would fit me. This one here, right? Perfect size, right? Perfect. But what I learned from working on clients is that you want to use the smaller one. When they're a little smaller, it sucks way better. So that was one of those like little tweaks I had found. So I'm going to go ahead and put these on. So we're going to go ahead and attach these here. And this one here.
For this part, the settings I'm going to use is here. We are going to turn this up to 40 because we're going to do this for 40 minutes. We're going to keep the vacuum maintain time at around, I like to do 5 or 6. This is going to be the pull, how long it sucks. And then the release time, I'm going to put 1 second. So that's how I like mine, 6 and 1. And we're going to go ahead and turn this up. Let's try 20 to begin with. If you are new to this, 20 might even be too high for you. So this part varies due to what the person can take or what you can take pressure wise. Don't have the pressure on pulling so hard that you can't take it and you're just pulling through just because you want good results, because you can harm yourself tremendously. You can be bruised for a very long time. So do not do that. Find what's comfortable. You want the best pull you can get, the most pressure you can get pulled without it being painful. Again, it should just feel like a vacuum massage type thing. It should not be painful at all, and you're going to be sitting through it for 40 minutes. So please make sure to find yourself a correct vacuum setting, and if you're doing this on a client, please make sure to ask them. And then we're going to hit start.
So when you guys are putting these on, you want to make sure the curved parts right here, these curved parts are on the bottom and the top of the butt. So it's going to slide on up just like that, comfortably. These curves need to go on the top, bottom, and top. And when you're putting the cups on, you're going to want to slide up like that as well. So I'm going to show you here. Let me go ahead and turn it on. And this is what I mean by slide. I got the grooves down there. And you're going to go ahead and push up till you get it where you want to place it. And there it is. It's going to start sucking. Let's do the other one here. Sliding up. So now we have both on. As you can see, this is pretty easy to do at home. I am going to lay down. I just wanted to show you guys how it looks. Just like that. So I am going to leave this on for a total of 40 minutes. And then I will be back to show you guys the results.
A few moments later.
So check it out. Here are the results. This is after the cups are on for 40 minutes. I did a 40-minute vacuum session. This is after the wood therapy and also after the vacuum therapy, transferring the fat up. I'm going to go ahead and show the before so you guys can see in the beginning what this was looking like.